Alright, we're back and we're ready to go into that mission. Okay, so it was an alien abduction in Russia, was it? Yes, it was. Anything that we need to do first? Now we have our research going, so we're all set to go. Engineers in Russia, gotta go save them. Okay, so we have a heavy and a sniper available for this mission. I believe our assault was wounded in battle, so won't be available for a moment. I was very, very cautious, and I knew exactly when it was going to spawn. One day, there's a larger than 24-hour response time to alien abduction, so I can't scan for a second. There we go. And get my assault trooper back. Maybe. Yes, there he is. Alright, so now I have 3 squatties to take into battle. They'll all have 1 extra health, which will be fairly useful, since soldiers in Impossible do not have a lot of health. They have 3 plus 1, which is absolutely horrid. Yeah. We have a heavy. Heavies are slightly less accurate than most units in the early game, but they do have their rockets, and their rockets are darned useful. Snipers, not going to be terribly effective in the first couple missions, but we'll certainly take it. And of course the assault, always a happy camper, generally satisfied with anything that you give him.
We'll be deploying to Russia for this one. We've picked up a local broadcast
Looks like we're raiding a liquor store today.
In a major metropolitan.
I have suffered some horrid defeats in this area. I think the last time that I was here, a group of thin men were triggered by my assault, and they murdered him from behind.
Central,
and it was very, very sad.
Strike team is touching down now. Standing by for
Rest
your
in
orders.
peace,
Roger, Big Sky.
Matthew
Reading you
Murdoch.
5 by 5. Strike 1 has the green light for deployment.
Okay. So, the main issues with this map is, of course, that the approach sucks. There's half cover all the way up. These cars, of course, are just rubbish. You don't really want to use them at all. There's the big truck there, but that's not really terribly useful. The best option is to just go sideways around that car. Really pray that you don't trigger anything while doing it. However, if you can make it that far, you're in generally good shape. And, yeah, we'll just poke our heads a little further out. Get the whole group together.
I've got a visual.
Hey, there's our aliens. We got absolutely no Overwatch shots out of that. What do we have for cover options? With the aliens that deep, we don't expect them to be able to flank this wall, which means that moving up to this wall is really not a terrible plan. So we'll go ahead and do that. However, despite moving up this wall being a terrible plan, it's also not giving us any really good options. Just gonna poke our heads over there. We know that there's nothing on this side, which is fairly good. I think what we're gonna try to do is establish a flank as early as humanly possible, so we're gonna run around the back side. Yeah, this heavy doesn't really have any good options, so we're just gonna have to hide him behind the wall for the moment. Unfortunately, I presented 2 targets when I need present none, but I'd rather not try to fight the entire battle from behind this wall, so if I can actually push in at all, that would be fairly helpful. Okay. So, there's our alien. He certainly poked his head out. He's probably on Overwatch, which sucks a little bit. Let's go ahead and have the assault poke his head back there. Alright, looks like we have a clean shot to that door, which should give us a nice flank. We'll set up an Overwatch there just in case. A problem that I'm having here is that this character is not actually in the best position. In fact, he's in a terrible position. In fact, both of these characters are in terrible positions. My sniper has a shot, but it's not going to be great. 35% chance, nothing doing. That alien is going to be able to move. This is a little frustrating. I assume I don't have any sort of rocket shot through the wall. Oh, I do. That might almost be worth it. How to get that alien off our butts and give us some options on actually moving into better ground. The disadvantage is that it's going to definitely just blow up a huge amount of area and, you know, maybe not do us too much great. It's usually better to use that rocket for something a little more efficacious. The problem that we're having here is that that alien can walk out and flank the sniper if I don't deal with him this turn. So we're in a pretty shitty position, and I'm going to have to get this guy out of it. So we're going to take the shot that gives us the most options, covers the largest area, essentially, while still tagging that alien. There we go, that looks pretty good. Oh, interesting. That's okay. A problem is that I did not actually. I've never seen a rocket destroy the wall I was shooting it through before. That's certainly an interesting concept. The problem with that is that I now have no earthly idea how many targets I killed and how many are left. Looks like this is still safe, so I'm just going to go ahead and hunker down here. And that'll give us some good options for actual cover. Meanwhile, this guy can move up. And I guess our heavy just has an option, so yeah, that's just blew right through that thing like it was made of crepe paper. Okay. So there are 2 aliens left, because otherwise they wouldn't be using a mind meld. All of their cover is on fire, which is good. We're digging that. I don't want to poke my head too far around on account of the fact that there may be, like, legitimate consequences to that. I think this should be safe since it's all hidden by that line of drinks there. Yeah, this is all wide open area, so I think we're just going to go ahead and stay put here. We want to get into actual cover pretty quick at this point. I think this is a good time to overwatch with the sniper rifle on. And likewise with the heavy. Actually, that was bad. Should have both hunkered down.
Did you hear something?
Okay, this should give us a good idea of where the aliens are. Alright, so the mind-melding alien is on the far side of those drinks. Which means that what we really want to do is push around a little further. We haven't spotted anybody yet, so we're okay with just walking up to that wall and being still for a bit. Our sniper's good where she's at. I can obviously... Oh, that's an interesting option. I could grenade this cover here, which would give me clear shots on just about everything. I think with the heavy right there... Yeah, that might actually be a pretty cool option. We're digging this possibility, but we're going to go ahead and save it until our assault is in position. We don't want to make any moves until everybody's ready. Oh, wow. That is a lot of aliens that can now see us, but don't know it yet. Look at all those juicy targets. Okay, so we're going to have to get behind real cover soon. The problem with that is that pretty much all of those aliens are guaranteed to be on Overwatch at this point. Since those 3 aliens haven't spotted us yet, if we overwatch this turn, we'll get a couple of free pot shots before they start doing their flanks. So we're gonna do that.
X-rays spotted.
Oh, what? That should not have triggered them. But it did, and now our rookie is almost certainly dead as a result. I don't know how they figured that. Bah. Alright. Just set up an overwatch on this door. And watch our rookie die horribly. Well, he no longer has any cover of any kind. But that alien did fire, which means that we have some real options for dealing with him. And our rookie can get into real cover, which is good, because real cover is better than no cover at all. Or rather, a long shot. Okay. Sniper. Oh. What? 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 Okay, well, the first alien that we kill is going to be pretty obvious. It's gonna be this one. How's it going, buddy? Flanking the sniper is not allowed. Alright. It's now time for our heavy to get into a position where he can actually shoot things. This should work. Sniper has an available shot, but it's not very good. And with those other aliens, not quite capable of moving up to flank. Wait. Let's see here. Could they go 1, 2, 3? Alright. So, we have some serious problems here. But I think we can solve at least one of them by just stepping back. And likewise here. If I've mistaken their movement, then a lot of soldiers are going to die right now, but I don't think that I have. That's a pile of them. Uh-oh.
Watch the sides.
They're moving around the side.
He's gone.
For the love of God, get me out of here! They're moving around the side.
Oh, wow, those aliens are taking no prisoners. They've used all of their firepower to just effectively put themselves into a position where they can be mean and nasty to me. With my sniper panicking, there's really only one good option here, and that's find and kill the mind melder.
That was close. At the speed of death.
Okay. This isn't going to give me great cover for the next round, but it is going to give me an easy kill on that guy, so...
Time to kick this sucker off.
That assault run and gun causes a lot of problems sometimes. Alright.
I'm about to start keeping score.
Take the twofer. And with that in mind, I think we can go ahead and just step our heavy. Well, stepping our heavy into half cover is not especially advisable, but at the same time, a 79% chance to hit is also not very great. So, what have we got? There's some hard cover here, which is also flanking. The problem with that is that it is possibly even easier to flank than my current position. A 79% chance is a pretty good chance, but XCOM has a sense of humor about these things. So, alright. I think our best bet gosh. Oh, that's risky. That's so risky. Ugh. Okay. We need this heavy to survive so that he can do many, many terrible things to the enemy. I think this is a shot we're taking. Okay. So if we're lucky, the assault won't get killed this turn. If that happens, we have a pretty good shot of winning this. Oh, that looks like a flanking position.
I'm alright.
However, it doesn't look like he's moved into one that's useful or beneficial. Okay. Now some things are happening. My assault has another almost guaranteed shot. And this one's super tempting, let me tell you. But the problem is that I don't know where his Mind Melder is, and his Mind Melder can pose just as much of a problem for me. If I step out into half cover, that's not bad, because it will give me the flank on this guy, but again, there's something out there that I can't see. So the two aliens that I can't see are really putting a damper on my day. And I don't like it. What I can do safely is grenade this area. It'll open up some of the cover, maybe give me a sightline on that other alien. It'll also allow my sniper to get a kill with her pistol, which is something that she really wants right now, because she doesn't have any kills. That's not a grenade. Okay, there we go. So, without further ado, blow it all to hell.
Catch.
Oh no, you don't like that, do you? No, you don't. What? Okay. Sure.
Dead and gone.
Okay, one less sectoid in the world means happy clams for me. I think I really want to be able to manage that sectoid advance. I don't know how I want to do it yet. I think my assault might just have to be brave here. Or he could be cowardly. Cowardly is an option too. Indeed, there's probably not too much wrong with just stepping out back here and being happy with that. Sure, let's give that a shot. Oh, interesting.
Got a lot of heat on me.
So there is, well, I miscounted the aliens. There are 5 of them. Which is... okay. So one over there. Another one I can't see mind melding. That's 6. I still have 6 live aliens? That's, that was not my count. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and hunker down. And figure out where the guys are that are doing this mess. Smeld's wisping off over there, where an alien is trying to flank me from the rear. Ugh. And succeeding rather admirably. I don't think that I can actually avoid that flank. What I can do is get behind hard cover, wait for my run and gun to come up again. Gosh. Yeah, if he steps around, I'm just done for, so... But he doesn't have the movement to... Or does he? He might have the movement to get up to this door, in which case I'm definitely done for. But I think my best bet is still right here. Ah! Okay. That's a little scarier. Just gonna take cover over here, and... Yeah, that's a shot worth taking. Oh, you beauty.
X-ray neutralized.
Okay. My assault's in some serious trouble right now, but he might be able to get himself out of it. Aliens still doing their overwatches. That guy's just taking a shot. Not a bad one, but not a good one either. And yes, that alien can get the flanking position, as can... What? 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 Okay, this is all getting very, very, very upsettingly disturbing. My sniper still has no available shots. My assault can get into some positions that are really unpleasant for him. Also, if I very carefully follow the wispy trail... Ah, unfortunately it does not work the other way. If I can't see the mine melder, I can't do anything. Still, no overwatches were set up on me today. So what I can do is just... maybe back quietly out? Hop the fence. I can do a couple of different things that'll kill any one of these aliens, but I can't do anything that'll kill any two of them. Or rather, I can't do anything that will kill any two of them and still give me a chance at winning this game. Grenades are down. Sniper's up. Hello! Okay, we now have much better vision of what's going on, but we don't really like what we're seeing. A run and gun would be kind of useful, especially if we could get ourselves into a position where we could actually do damage to these guys, but again, I'm not really seeing the point in that. What I'd like to do instead is just hide behind those garbage cans. Okay. Well, with that in mind, the heavy needs to reload his gun, and the sniper needs to hunker the F down. Ooh boy. I can now see and shoot at the mine-melding alien at a 55% chance, which is a shot that we desperately need. The question is whether I want to do that. The answer is almost certainly yes. Oh wait, what's this? A 75% chance to hit an unsuspecting alien in the face? I think we'll take that target, thank you.
No longer a threat.
Alright, that opens up some new flanking options, which is very good for us. It also means we can get back around this wall. One, two, three. Yeah, I think getting, say, just up here probably wouldn't be terrible. I don't have a shot, but I can set up an overwatch to protect my would-be sniper. And likewise for this heavy here. Ah, there's an overwatch up. That was a little dim of us, but oh, well now we have a new flank. And it's a pretty good one, so we'll take it.
Taken care of.
Okay, there are now 2 aliens left, which means that we're in pretty good shape. First alien's going to mind meld the second one. Which means that we'll have... Oh! Hello.
X-rays coming in from the sides.
Oh, a sneaky one. And ow.
Is that all you got?
My sniper not gain a health level? Interesting. Okay. So once again we have that 55% chance to hit. That'll kill 2 aliens if we get it. If we don't, it won't. We have a really obvious target for this guy. And with everyone on our team firing, this is a chance to set his cover on fire, which would mean no more aliens, so we'll take that shot first. Nope, nothing to it.
I'll get them next time.
No point in not making this a headshot. Ooh.
Taken care of.
Alright. Alright, the sectoid population is now under control. With that, we can move into the final. See, the thing I'm worried about here is that I have just constantly miscounted the number of aliens that there are. But I think I still want to be as close as humanly possible to this last one. Sup, guy? Die. Okay.
Mission accomplished.
Well, we got out of that with everyone intact, so I'm pretty happy about that. Well, we lost a rookie again, but nothing wrong with having 3 slightly better squaddies than we used to. So now there's going to be substantial loading time. Panic in China, panic in Canada.
Commander to the Situation Room.
Oh, good.
Commander to the Situation Room.
We have a promotion for our sniper, which means we can give her squad sight. That should hopefully make this entire game quite a bit easier. Bullet Swarm for the Heavy is a no-brainer. Simply want all of that incredible adaptability. I like Tactical Sense on assaults quite a lot. There's some just a little bit of extra defense, never hurt anybody. I often, like most of my big mistakes in this game, tend to be running into Overwatch shots that I don't see. Tactical Sense is something that prevents characters from dying to that, and since the assault is usually the person moving first, that's usually where I want it. It's just the biggest mistake fixer in the game. Aggression isn't really worth much to me in terms of the damage that it provides. Alright, so we now have the workshop available.
We will be in touch, Commander.
And I believe we have enough
We've
days
still got some
left.
room to grow up here. But if we really want to expand our facilities, we're going to have to start excavating beneath the...
Okay, 26 days left, which means that we can, in fact, build a workshop. Costs 3 power, and 6 engineers, and $65. It'll give me 5 engineers, which will give me enough to build satellite uplink guaranteed, and it'll also reduce the cost of other things, such as satellites, and the satellite uplink itself, provided I have more engineers than I need to build the uplink, which I will by just a small margin.
Work crews are on their way to begin construction. I'll send word when the new facility is operational.
Okay, so I now have a guarantee on the amount of satellites that I want, which means that I want to start building satellites at the 21-day mark in 5 days. Alright, biology is finished, so we need to assign the arc thrower.
But I'm still having a hard time grasping what it is the aliens are hoping to accomplish here. Are they studying us? Why abduct humans seemingly at random? There must be a pattern that we haven't established yet.
I still can't believe Dr. Vaughn expects our
Actually,
troops
we're
to try
going
to
to go
bring
ahead
one
and
of those
switch
things
to the
back
Weapon
here in
Fragments
one piece,
project.
much less alive.
Well,
Every member of the council is going to want satellite coverage.
No.
So we should plan our deployments carefully.
okay. So the workshop is up 2 days. Alright, there have been no new encounters, which means that it's time to build satellites.
Several members of the council have expressed an interest in acquiring some of the artifacts we've recovered. However, we should be careful in choosing what items we release. The research team may not have discovered their true value yet. Commander, the artifact we're about to sell to the council hasn't been examined by the research team. I'm sure Dr. Volland would be disappointed if we put financial gains ahead of our own research and development.
Alright, looks like we can only build 2 satellites at this time, which is enough. That's about what we want out of this. So we're going to go ahead and get those under construction. We need those 2 satellites to cover China and Canada, which are the 2 countries most in danger of going kerplooey. With any luck, further alien abduction missions will not cause other things to go kerplooey, but yeah, who can really be sure? When the workshop is finished, we'll need to start construction on our satellite uplink almost right away, so we'll have to be a little careful about that, but we should be able to do it.
Excavation complete. Contact detected.
Alright, and a UFO has in fact appeared. This is our break for the night, but when it comes back we're going to loot this UFO for as much money as we can possibly scrounge off of it, and use that to construct our satellite uplink, and thus cover cities, and maybe actually complete this Ironman run without losing a country? I don't think so! See you guys next time.